I got one question. I got one question. I got one question for the Dallas Cowboys, for their fans. I got one question. One question only. How them cheeks feel? How does the cheeks feel? How do your cheeks feel after getting smacked like that? That's a first class trip to Pound Town. First class trip to Pound Town. They literally just got sent to Pound Town on a first round trip. All expenses paid. They just got an all expense paid trip to Pound Town. I mean, the game was over in the first quarter. The game was over. That's a first round trip to Pound Town. They just got sent to Pound Town. There's no way around it. I mean, I just want to know, bro, how sore are them cheeks? How sore are them cheeks? Them joints got to be purple, pink, red, yellow, orange. Bro, they just beat, the Dallas Cowboys just got beat down and humiliated. I mean, this happens every year, though. I mean, at some point, you have to realize, as a content creator of the Dallas Cowboys, a fan base of the Dallas Cowboys, I'll be honest, right? You have to realize something is not working, right? You see with the Eagles, we see something not working, it's time to let go. Some jobs got to be had. People have to be fired, right? With the Dallas Cowboys, this is exactly what they do every year. This is what they do every year. Is this even this isn't even I don't even know who's surprised by this. Who's surprised by this? You said you're so lame, all you got is the Dallas. Send his ass to the losing lounge. Shut up, bro. Send him to the losing lounge. Dude forgot what the Giants did to the Eagles. I mean, I didn't. I'm not worried about that. I'm looking at the playoffs. The Dallas Cowboys just got embarrassed. I mean, I don't even know what to call it. I don't even know what to call it embarrassment. They just lost bro. A 9-8 Green Bay Packers team just came into AT&T Stadium and whooped them bad, okay? I mean, you can talk about the Eagles all you want, okay? But today, right now, we're looking at the Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys just literally got embarrassed. Embarrassed. I mean, dude, you won a division. Does it even matter? Does it even matter? You didn't put up a fight. What happened to CeeDee Lamb? I mean, what was going on? I mean, bro, their whole season, and they have the talent. Really, they do. They have the talent, but they didn't pull it off. They didn't pull it off because it's part of their DNA. You know, the Dallas, they had a really good team statistically. You got Deron Bland with he has the most interceptions returned for a touchdown in NFL history. You got Michael Parsons. It's just so hyped. He's a generational talent, and you guys got all of this. A CeeDee Lamb. They tried to get Dak Prescott the MVP. Like, come on, man. Dak Prescott. They were advocating for Dak Prescott to win the MVP. They were advocating for a Dak Prescott to win MVP. And this guy goes out here and does absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. I mean, look, here's the thing with the Dallas Cowboys. I know they're not winning a Super Bowl anytime soon. But to have this much talent and not make it to Super Bowls or deep in the playoffs, this should be an eye-opener. For real, bro, honestly. And from the outside looking in, as an Eagles content creator and a diehard Eagles fan, I'm giving you guys some perspective of what's really going on, okay? I'll give you guys some real perspective as to what is really going on with the Dallas Cowboys. Let's start here. Dak Prescott is not your quarterback. Bro, oh my God. I don't see how you guys don't see that. He hasn't won anything for you guys. In the playoffs, he chokes. If that was us, I would be ready to get rid of him. You can't take us to the promised land, right? You can't take us to the promised land. What do you do in the playoffs when it matters most? Dak Prescott does absolutely. I mean, he's throwing pick sixes. He's throwing interceptions. I mean, he's not good. Okay, in the playoffs, he's just that isn't built in him. You need a quarterback who can provide those. Okay, those wins in the playoffs. I don't care how you do it. A quarterback has to win in the playoffs. Period. You have to win in the playoffs. He don't do that. That's something he doesn't do. Bro, hold on, let's see. Cowboys fans are in here mad. Oh yeah, bro, they finna be mad. Trust me. I mean, that's all I got on my channel is Cowboy haters, is Eagles haters and Cowboys fans and shit, bro. Yeah, they gonna be salty. And as a matter of fact, this is directed to y'all, okay? And I don't even mean this out of like, I'm not even trying to trash talk them right now. Here's the thing, because I know they butt hurt. I know they hurt. But at some point, you have to realize your quarterback is not good, bro. Honestly, I'm being honest. You have to realize Dak Prescott he's shit, right? Your content creators, they're lying to you. All right, we got some Eagles content creators like that too, right? Okay, we got some Eagles content creators that refuse to say anything negative about the players. Okay, when it's warranted. Okay, you guys have a Dak Prescott issue. Okay, you have a Dak. I mean, bro, it's obvious. If Jalen Hurts was performing in playoffs like how Dak is, oh yeah, bro, I definitely would have a problem with Jalen. Jalen don't do that in playoff games. He show up. Go look at the Super Bowl. Go look at the Super Bowl. He shows up when games matter. In crunch time, Dak doesn't have that, okay? You see CeeDee Lamb and Dak Prescott arguing, going back and forth during a playoff. I mean, in the middle of a wild card playoff game. These things, they can't get out the wild card rap. If you get blew out in the wild card game as a division leader, bro, this is probably one of the worst losses I've ever seen from Dallas. Okay, and I don't even watch them. I mean, we play them there in the division, so you gotta have some type of information on your biggest rival, right? I'm telling you guys, it's Dak Prescott, okay? You have some other stuff going on, right? Micah Parsons is always running his mouth talking. He's a big-ass distraction, like how we have with an A.J. Brown, okay? So they have Micah Parsons, a phenomenal talent, but he's a huge distraction, okay? He's complaining about the refs on podcasts, and, bro, that's going to make them not like you more. So he puts a target on their back. You look at Jerry Jones, bro. They're too much. Look, when you put when there's a when there's a big spotlight on you, you don't want that in the NFL because now you're going to get your best from everybody. The Dallas Cowboys not only do they get everybody's best because for the simple fact that they get everybody best because everybody hates them. Because they get so much publicity, they haven't accomplished anything. It's going to be 30 years soon. Okay? We're going to have a 30-year anniversary in which the Dallas Cowboys haven't won a Super Bowl. Dog, I will be hiding in a fucking cave right now if I'm a Cowboys fan. If I'm a Cowboys anything. If I'm Jerry Jones, I'm hiding in a cave. Bro, they haven't been to a champion. They haven't been to a championship game. An NFC championship game. This is bad. This is horrible. This is actually scary. I'm grateful. Okay? Yeah, they got this however many Super Bowls they got back in the fucking 90s. Right? And outside of that, bro, even then, I would not want to trade places with this organization because they don't care, bro, about winning a Super Bowl. And I'm not talking about the fans. You even look at the fans, right? The fans, it's a bunch of fake fans. So imagine being a real Dallas Cowboys fan in the mix with all of these fake fans, bro. That's a horrible feeling because it's like, damn, everybody's a fake fan. You don't know who's a real fan. So you got that, right, on top of everybody hating you because you get so much unwarranted publicity. You don't deserve it. You haven't won ever. Dak Prescott, listen to me, okay? As much as I hate the Dallas Cowboys, I'm going to give you a critical piece of information right now, okay? As much as I hate y'all, I'm going to give you some help, okay? I hate to do it. I'm going to go crazy thinking about helping. Listen to me, Dallas Cowboys, fans, whatever. You have a Dak Prescott issue. That's all it is. That's all it is. You have a Dak Prescott issue. That's it. That's it. You have a Dak Prescott issue. Your quarterback in the playoffs. You can look at regular season. Who gives a fuck about regular season? Okay? In the playoffs, when you're playing competitive teams and when you're playing teams that are going to take away things that you're good at, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Golly, horrible, embarrassing performance. Well, hold on, I see somebody just got banned. I want to see what he said. Hold on, I see some banning. Bang bang. What the hell? Hold on, let's see. Niner gang. Okay, you a Niners fan. Okay, whatever, bro. I don't know what's up with the Niners, bro. The Niners just blew us out this year. They players still talking trash. What the hell? The Niners are crazy. Bro, they something else. The players, the fans, bro, they a whole different thing right now, okay? All right? I even speak on those dudes. I'm still shocked at the 49ers, okay? Like, bro, but I digress. So I'm going to get into that in the future. But look, Dallas Cowboys, I love it. They won the division. And just got humiliated. This the wild card round. It's not like you're even playing. You didn't even play a really competitive team, honestly. Green Bay, yeah, they're pretty good, but at the same time, you should be able to beat them at home, okay? In the playoffs. The playoffs are different. The regular season, nothing else really matters, man. But one thing you know for certain is Dallas Cowboys are always going to choke in the playoffs every year. That's wild to me, bro. It's scary. Honestly, if that was my Eagles, I'm already knowing what's going to happen, and we got to figure out how to make drastic changes. They need to get rid of, what the fuck is his name? Dak Prescott. God, I mean, dude was, yo. You got people on Twitter. They were predicting when he would throw a pick six. People were predicting him throwing a pick six, and they got it right. Okay, or they were like, they say he's gonna throw a pick six, and he threw it like 2 plays later. Like, bro, it's that hilarious. It's not even. I wouldn't say it's hilarious. It's sad. It's sad that you have Dallas Cowboys fans. Okay, the fans, they're gonna be delusional. The content creators that are pumping up this guy, Dak Prescott. They were saying Dak Prescott was an MVP. They were trying to give DeRon Bland a defensive play. This all they care about is awards. I promise you. All they care about is the awards and publicity. You can have that shit. You want the division? Go ahead and take the division. And go get whooped by the Packers. Right? And go get whooped by the Packers. Like, damn, I think, bro, they were better off with the 5th seed. Damn, the Cowboys played themselves. The Cowboys are fucking retarded, bro. Okay? You knew that number 2 seed, yeah, you would have a division crown. But you know you were going to have to play the goddamn it Green Bay Packers that are red hot that nobody wants to play. And you just said, okay, let's run it. I think, honestly, the Eagles and the Cowboys were like tanking. The Eagles and Cowboys look like nobody wanted that number 2 seed. Okay? The Eagles and Cowboys, nobody wanted it. And Dallas Cowboys like, fuck it, we'll take it. Okay? But I think the Eagles ducked the Packers. And for good reason. God damn. Okay? So I would say the Cowboys, like, you know, we just going to take this division. The Eagles ducked that number 2 seed. Because they didn't want to play either the Rams or the Packers. I don't know. They ducked that seed, bro. They ducked the Packers, and I'm glad they did. Yo, I'm glad we didn't win the division. The Packers are smoking shit. Damn, they just smoke. Yo, the Cowboys fell right for it. The Cowboys fell for the okie doke. I mean, they just, we're the division champs, flexing it. They just got did bad. I mean, that was the worst loss I've seen in quite some time in the playoffs. I mean, from the first quarter, bro, that shit was never close. Like, it wasn't even competitive. Damn, that's wild. That's wild, bro. And you know what? Honestly, I would say this. I thought the Cowboys were going to actually win, bro. I thought they were going to win. They haven't lost at home, right? You know, but I know they weren't going to go far in the Super Bowl. I had them winning in one playoff game. Bro, the wild card games, bro, you got to be the wild card game, you should dominate. If you're in the wild card playing, it should be a blowout. I'll be honest. And all of them were, for the most part. Okay? I mean, it's the wild card. It's like an extended regular season, right? Okay, so I mean, bro, so it was like, getting the Packers. Nobody wants to see the Packers. I'm gonna be honest. Nobody wants to see the Packers. And I'm glad the Eagles ducked. Yo, we dodged a bullet. Yo, I'm glad we didn't win that damn division. Bro, I'm glad we didn't win a division. Because the Packers definitely would have probably did us the same way. They probably would have did us the same way they just did the Cowboys. I'm so happy we ducked them. I'm not going to lie, bro. I know the Eagles ducked the Packers. For good reason. The Eagles ducked the Packers. Okay? The Eagles ducked. They didn't want no smoke with Green Bay. And I really don't think that. Because you look at the end of the season. These teams were losing games and struggling. It's like, what the hell is going on? I think everybody is trying to duck the Packers, bro. I really do. I think I'm telling you, the Cowboys did not want to play the Green Bay. Okay? and the Eagles definitely didn't want no smoke with Green Bay. And I see why. The Cowboys, they got stuck in a horrible predicament, bro. Damn. I feel like, I mean, imagine the Cowboys playing the Buccaneers. I don't think they didn't want to play on the road. I think they were banking on, we're at home, we should win. Nope. I mean, bro, they were undefeated at home. This is bad. The Cowboys, then look, they finna go pay Dak and pay CD. I would pay CD Lamb. I would pay CD Lamb. Okay, I would definitely pay CD. I'm not gonna lie to you. That boy, he's a fucking dog. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. I know he was playing because he wanted his money too, so that added to his, you know, his overall attributes. Because when you're trying to get paid, you gonna go harder to make sure you get your paycheck. All right, and that was his year, so he got it, and I still think he could produce. But Dak Prescott, you gotta come off of Dak. I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna wrap it up with this. Hear me out. If Dak Prescott, if they give him a contract, they over with. Okay, they done. They're done. If they pay Dak, because I mean, look like they're gonna have to. Okay, if they're gonna be stuck with Dak and they're fucking toast. And it looks like this what Dak does when it's time for him to get paid. He gonna perform. This is what players do, right? To get their money. Dak is finna get paid, yo, and he's gonna continue to wet the bed. I would bite the bullet with this dude and say I will go with somebody else. I will. If they're I know they're not gonna do it because they're screwed. They're in a tough situation though, because everybody in here like the stream. Look, they're in a tough situation because you look at a guy who's leading the NFL in passing touchdowns or passing yards, or he's had a really outstanding year. I'm not gonna lie. But the Dallas Cowboys know what they're getting with him. Okay? They know it. Okay? I'm not talking about the fan. I'm not talking about the content creators that's just trying to lie to their fans over there, right? Because you got a lot of content creators for every team that lie to the people they're talking to. I'm not talking about the lying content creator. I'm talking about the real fans that know Dak is not it. You guys seen it since he's been in the NFL. You know he's not that guy that's clutch that's going to win. Okay? If all you care about regular season, sure. But he is definitely not it. And I love it. You guys want to put all the resources in the Dak. And, I mean, you got Michael you're going to have to pay. You just pay. I mean, you got some guys you got to... This can really... And then he's taking up a huge portion of their salary cap. And they're not going to be able to retain some guys, right? They're going to pay CD Lamb. Once you pay CD Lamb and Michael Parsons, then you pay Dak. Yo, it's going to be rough. And you already paid Trayvon Diggs. Yeah, it's rough. They're going to feel it. Okay, they're going to feel it eventually. I mean, with Dallas Cowboys, you shouldn't really have money problems because the players don't pay taxes there, right? So that's a plus. But they have some stuff going on. Dan Quinn is gone. Now they're going to lose coaching staff. This could be the beginning of the end for them. Okay? This could be the beginning of the end for them, and I would love to see that. Yeah, go rebuild. All right? Because they're going to lose. We lost our coaching staff. Offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, linebackers coach, defensive backs coach. They're going to start losing some guys. Okay? And when they do, they're going to have to start paying guys that I don't think they're going to. I mean, when they pay Dak, please, let's pray that they play Dak Prescott. They pay Dak Prescott, they're done. Okay? But if they're smart, they will move on. What's his name? Trey Lance? I would just go with Trey Lance. And I would not pay Dak. I would let his ass walk in free agency. I'm sorry. Because look what he just did. He do this every year in the playoffs when it matters most. When your team needs you the most, he's throwing pick sixes, multiple interceptions. At home, when you're undefeated at home. You're undefeated at home. And you go out and throw an interception, and I mean, I don't even know. He threw multiple interceptions. Interception that turned into a touchdown, a pick six. Damn. Cowboys, this the best advice I would ever. I'm gonna be real with y'all, because I'm from the outside looking in. I hate y'all guts. I'm telling you, you gotta get off. You gotta get off of Dak Prescott and find another quarterback. That's it. I don't care. I will go fucking find a 7th rounder, but I will go get anybody. I would go get anybody out beside, because you see Dak in the playoffs, he cannot do it. And they've had rosters, bro. They rosters been fire. Like, damn. Y'all got all this talent on y'all roster? They've always had a talented roster. And they can't do anything with it. I mean, especially the last 5 years, right? Because they our roster, I think our roster is a bit better, or we're catching up with them, right? But we've had more success, and they've had time to figure this out. I remember Dak was a rookie, and stuff like that when they had Amari Cooper, DeMarcus Ware. Bro, they've been in position with their talent. They've been talented. I'm telling you, first it was with Tony Romo. Okay, Tony Romo was the exact same way. He was Dak Prescott clone. These dudes are, the only thing difference is their skin color. These guys are they're alike in so many different ways. In the playoffs, they do not win games. And golly, bro, when you got, I would hate to even have something like that. To have a quarterback that is extraordinary in the regular season, but when the playoffs come, they choke. Like, bro, it's obvious, right? And I'm pretty sure there has to be other. I know there's some Cowboy fans and stuff that's like, yeah, bro, I know there's some fans that been done with that. Dak is ass, bro. Dak Prescott he's buns. Okay. Now, I mean, bro, there's times where he makes some good throws and he has talent, don't get me wrong. But when it matters the most, he's ass. Okay? I'm telling you right now. Some people don't have that DNA, that gene in them to where when things are going bad, you can step up. Dak doesn't have that. Dak Prescott doesn't really have that, okay? And I'm glad Jalen Hurts do. I promise you, because that's a trait, that's a gene, to where, man, a lot of it, I feel like you don't create that. You're born with that gene, right? To be able to, when in situations where it's time to be at your best, you can perform. Okay, that doesn't have any that comes with you when you're born, when you first touch down on this earth as a baby. You have that gene in you, or you don't. Certain people have it. It's not even about being a athlete or anything. Some people have that gene to where when it's time, I can count on this dude. Okay, a lot of people don't have that. Dak Prescott he doesn't have it. So I mean, if you look at, you can look at it as, okay, we know what Dak Prescott is. We know what he isn't. I would settle with having a quarterback that can perform in a regular season and get the stats in the regular season recognition and the yardage and the leadership. I'm comfortable with this. I know in the playoffs he's not going to produce. I know he may never win a Super Bowl. But hey, I'm okay with X, Y, and Z. If that's how they feel, cool. And I think they're just content with that. Thank you. Perfect. I'll live with that. So that's my whole take on it. I didn't even watch bro, after the second half of that game, I was like, yes. I was excited. Okay, and I never root for another team or anybody else to finish my op or my enemy. I want to do it myself. So the fact that we didn't finish them, the fact that we didn't embarrass them in the playoffs, I don't like that. I would rather the Eagles have done it. But it got done, and somebody else handled our lightweight. Somebody else handled our lightweight. So, I mean, I'm cool. Somebody else handled that lightweight for us. So it is what it is, man. I ain't really tripping on that. But I would say this. If they get out, I'll say if they go Trey Lance, they may have a better opportunity. Okay? They'll have a much better opportunity with a guy like a Trey Lance. Okay, I feel like he's a young guy. You give him a roster with just put a bunch of people around him. But Dak, bro, I would move on. I would move on from Dak. I would rather just go find somebody else because you know he's not going to finish those games when it matters. I mean, this dude, when it's time to perform, he looks like shit. They're done. I would be calling for an entire rebuild if I'm Cowboys. Yo, because like we see outside looking in, we know when they play a playoff team or when they get in the playoffs, the whole world knows what's going to happen. Yo, everybody knows what's going to happen with them. Everybody knows what's going to happen. Yo, that's humiliating in itself. We know every year in the playoffs, the Dallas Cowboys are gonna be one and done. I mean, this is gonna be, man, this is gonna be horrible for a while. The Eagles are going through it as well, right? The playoffs, you're 0-0. We got an opportunity to go win and against the Buccaneers. And I mean, golly, that's a successful. We have a more successful season than the Dallas Cowboys, right? If we go win a playoff game, I mean, I can't describe to you how bad this loss is. There's no coming back from this. There would have to be lots of changes within their organization. One and done every year, Trey. Bro, there would have to be a vigorous, like it would have to be a astronomical type of a change. Or I don't keep doing what y'all doing. I'm not complaining because I really, the more they lose, I mean, I know what they are, right? So I don't want them going and doing anything smart, like fucking letting Dak Prescott walk. Getting him out of town. Dak Prescott, they're not winning, bro. And I mean, if they don't to support that, if that was Jalen, I would be off of Jalen. I'm like, yeah, I'm good on Jalen. He got to go. I'll be honest. If he was performing like how Dak Prescott has been performing in the playoffs, I'm done. I know we're not gonna win a Super Bowl with him. I know we can't win when it matters most with him. So if Jalen was like that, I would feel the same way. Fortunately, Jalen Hurts, he's a dog when it matters, right? But some people don't have that gene, and Dak Prescott doesn't have it. Okay, Jalen showed it in college, right? He played Division I, played for the best football college probably in the country. In Alabama, and in college football history. So he comes with a different type of pedigree than a Dak Prescott who came from, like, where the fuck he come from? I don't know exactly. I mean, he doesn't have that pedigree. He doesn't have that gene built in him. Right? So you got to move off of him. My favorite part of this stream. Let's get into some comments. Let's get into some comments. I'm laughing so hard. Me too. I'm not even laughing. I knew. It's more of like, all right, now it's time for us to take care of business. We know Dallas did what they do. Right? It's time for us to take care of business. But yeah, after this, I'm done. I'm moving on. Am I moving on? Yeah, I'm gonna have to, because we gotta play next, so we can't wet the bed, But I'm gonna have my fun with this one a little bit. I'm gonna enjoy this one. Then we could roll. Nah, I'm gonna have. I got Michael Parsons just prep that's rushing the quarterback, bro. Cool Ledger says then we could roll Micah back to co-linebacker. No, I'm just having rushing the passer. I'm gonna just treat him like a edge rusher. That's all he is, an edge rusher. I'm not using him to play linebacker, bro. I'm gonna watch Rams Lions. Trey, I'll probably go get in tune with that too. Yeah, the games are amazing, man. I hope y'all enjoying the playoffs. We have to win, but every time Cowboys lose, we lose. I mean, it's the playoffs. Nothing matters after that. Nothing matters after you get into the playoffs, bro. Right? So after you get into the playoffs, all the regular season stuff don't matter. The trends or nothing matters when you reach the playoffs. Baby Joker says y'all ain't getting Michael. Who ain't getting Michael? I don't want Michael. We don't need Michael. Armand says Eagles different breed in the playoffs. I think so. Jalen Hurts has that he has that mentality. He has that gene in his DNA to where when it matters most in crunch time, he performs. So we don't got to worry about that. I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good, Trey. Eagles are different in the playoffs. We know that. We definitely ain't going to go out and wet the bed like that. If we do, if we lose, let's segue real quick, bro. If the Eagles get humiliated against the Buccaneers, nobody's off guard. I mean, nobody's off limits. Everybody will have to be examined. Everybody, a lot of people will have to go. I'll be honest, you know how it is in Philly. So I mean, I digress. But yeah, if we go out and get embarrassed like that against the Buccaneers that we whooped already, oh yeah, the Eagles, yeah, bro. Oh, they gonna hear it. They definitely gonna hear it. They know not to wet the bed like this. The game at least better. If we lose, yeah, okay, I got them losing based off how horrible they've been looking in the past, month. So I got them losing, right? But the fan side of me, I feel like we're gonna win. So if we win, cool, let's move on. But yeah, if they lose in the fashion they've been losing as of late, you got to start. People got to go. Nobody's scared of the Eagles. We'll see. We don't know that. The playoffs just started. Okay, we haven't even played yet. Let us play a game yet. Right now is I'm telling you, bro, nothing else matters. Nothing else matters. Just get a dub. That's all that matters. Just get a dub. I got 40 people in here. I got 39 likes. One more person smash the like button. We'll have 40 viewers and 40 likes. Eagles should be motivated even more. Yeah, I think they will. Yeah, the Eagles bring that run game. We good. I think so too. Swift just had a birthday. Swift didn't have a birthday, bro. Swift didn't have a birthday, bro. What you mean? Oh wait. Oh no. Oh yeah, he did have a birthday. I'm thinking about his coming out party. When he just went, I'm thinking about the Minnesota game when, his homecoming. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about that. But yeah, DeAndre Swift. Yeah. Hey, shout out to DeAndre Swift, man. The birthday, and you have to give him the ball. Like you said, X. If we can win without AJ, I think we're gonna win without him. If we win without him, it's not even about winning without him. But if the offense is looking elite without AJ Brown, oh man, that's gonna look bad on him. That's gonna look bad on him. It's gonna show that he had a lot of the problems lie within AJ Brown. That's what I would say. If we're gonna look, if our offense is firing on all cylinders without our best receiver, I would definitely think him being emotional. And we already spoke on that, bro. We already got into that. AJ definitely was holding us back. We don't know yet. It'll be confirmed against when we play the Buccaneers. That'll be confirmed. Julio got one still in him. Julio's still a dog. Julio's still a dog. And I think I was wrong on Julio. When he scored those 2 touchdowns against the Cardinals, I'm like, I see he still has the speed. All right. So you put him in, you use him sparingly in the right situations. I think the Philadelphia Eagles are waiting to use when they're waiting to the playoffs to use them. But he showed me you can definitely do some stuff. He ran like a drag route and he was flying. He had a 4.3 plus, like he's running 4.3. You right? He catch the ball. He got sure hands, and the contact's not gonna bother a big body like him running that fast. Dude, I'm telling you, they can definitely use Julio Jones, and I think I was wrong about it when I seen him score them 2 touchdowns. I'm like, man, I think Julio Jones is real resty. He's man. If you look, oh man, bro, I would definitely say Julio Jones scores a touchdown. I'm high on Julio right now. Quiz got to step up. I don't think Quiz step up. You got Alameda Zaccheaus. I like Julio, but Quiz got to show it. And until Quiz show it, he got to go make something happen. Period. There's no excuse for him. He has to make some crazy stuff happen for me. We got 4 backs. Use them all day. You can't use 4 backs with the Philadelphia Eagles. You can't be a run heavy team when you got an AJ Brown demanding, a lot of the not even the snaps, but the percentages in which the offense is looking at him. He gets more looks than everybody else. So without him, yes, I feel like everything is going to be more open because now you see his production. Who's going to make up for his production? That's when you start using everybody else on your team. You start spreading the ball around. So, I mean, a lot of the problems with the Philadelphia Eagles stem from, I think, AJ Brown getting too many targets and looks and touches. Spread that stuff around. AJ ain't playing tomorrow, dog. I know he's not playing. That's why I think the Eagles are going. That I can segue right into my next point off of that comment. I know he's not playing, but that's why I feel as though without AJ Brown playing, you're going to need other guys to step up. So now you can spread the ball around, and Jalen Hurts can go through his progressions, and he don't have to worry about force feeding the ball to one receiver. So him playing, I think it's going to benefit the team. I really do. I really think it's going to benefit the team. We'll see. I think we win because he's not in. That's a hot take, right? How do we win without our All-Pro, our best player, right? Go do your research. Go do your homework. That's what I would tell you. Trey says if Rams win and we win, we get home field. Yo, that's okay. And if that happens, we playing chess. We playing chess and everybody's playing checkers. If that actually happens, if we get another home game, that would be crazy. You got to win on the road. That would be wild for the Philadelphia Eagles organization to actually foresee what could possibly happen as far as the seeding, the playoff seeding, and the matchups, and see like, okay, all right, yeah, I think we should. Yeah, that would be a chess move that it would have probably went over my head a little bit. Right, I did analyze seeding and look at how the Philadelphia Eagles would do as the number 1 seed and as the number 5, and I would always want the Philadelphia Eagles to be playing at home. Okay, but if you look at the fan base, they've been booing the Eagles at home. So it's like, man, we're better on the road. We're not worried about our fans booing us and yelling and shouting and screaming while we're on offense and we can't hear. So, right, I mean, it looks like they're better off on the road. So, man, that could definitely be an avenue in which I didn't really speak on as much. But the seeding, looking at the seeding now, the Eagles ducked the Green Bay Packers. I don't care what nobody say. And the Cowboys, they were just dumb enough to win the division and got smoked by the Packers. We got to it. That's the stream, guys. Let me know how y'all feel in the comment section. But like always, God bless those Philadelphia Eagles.